Good afternoon, students. How are you doing in this season of realistic?
Evening, sir.
Hello, sir. Sorry for not coming Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Oh,
How are you guys?
um, eh?
How are you guys keeping?
just catch water right now. Just in case.
Yeah. Have to.
Truthfully, this entire thing remind me of Beryl. Well, like how everything calm right now, and then, like as soon as you reach a certain time, you just notice something gonna happen.
Well, a
You can
few of
just
you are.
feel it in the bones.
A
With
few of
how
you. Go ahead.
with how then they describe Beryl, I like what they
Mm-hmm.
do. So I'm hear about St. Thomas and like Portland and
Mm-hmm.
them area there. Like say they already start flood already. And we live beside near the riverbank. All
Okay.
of live. So I'm kind of worried about that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, a few of you will be too young to know about
Gilbert.
Hurricane Albert. Yes, sir.
Gilbert Ivan. Uh,
Well, Gilbert was worse, but
I feel like the reason why Gilbert was worse was because people never they um weren't using proper hurricane solution
and that's
in
exactly
there.
the problem. So we never knew that it was coming. We just saw the heavy rains and then it just took up and then I recognized that, yo, we are in a hurricane. Uncle Roy stands to the decline.
Not to diminish it, but I feel like some of the main reasons why we end up constantly have this type of hurricane problem is that we see a hurricane come and we say it not gonna touch me, and then they touch me, and then and then we about say why X and Y happen and it's something there. Feel feel like that's a feel problem.
Mm-hmm.
When
Well,
when we have when we have news or show how it look other places, I can see how damage them look already. So maybe me talk out of my mouth. So,
well,
my just
it is, it,
my just tell my come to next my just say something some frustrated right now.
it is what it is, Crosswell. We are in a state where it's a state of wait and see.
Sir,
But, yes, JJ, what's up?
I sent a picture of Melissa's path, the current path.
You sent it in the chat just now?
Yes, sir.
Let me take a look at that because, ay, ay, ay.
It looked
She,
worse than earlier.
she Melissa, no mark at the front of the class, because oh my goodness, Jay, you're so mean. What are you eating?
Sir?
What are you eating?
KFC.
Afternoon.
Maybe
Afternoon.
by case too, come me get me just
No,
get
you're
a
not going
payday.
to bad. You must choke. You're too crazy.
A meal deal. You know how long when I buy KFC?
No, but
A 3
that one right about now, but
a
me not
three
have nothing to
years
eat.
a 3 years I'm gonna buy KFC. And
Hold
my
on,
God town every day. My God town
hold
every
on
day
there.
and I buy KFC.
Sir,
JJ,
zing a nice.
um, come on, class. JJ, are you serious? This is the trajectory for it now?
Yes, sir. Literally straight from Windy. It
This
the
must be a
path
joke.
change.
This must be a joke.
I want
I wish it
one.
was, sir. Looking at chat, are you just Jan?
My just join.
I'm Marie sharing.
This has to be a joke. Right to the country?
Based on what I see, it pass through Manchester all the way up to St. Anne.
Boy, I can see it.
Um that's the expected trajectory anyway.
Floating.
No, but this not safe though. because
Yes,
it's what is
sir.
I never
happening
said
now.
it. I never said it. I never said it was
No.
safe. It just no,
No,
man. Put it.
I am just saying that this is not safe crossway. I never say you said it, because the last thing I heard is that it's going to come on Sunday. No, this one is saying
That's
that
not
it's
the
going to give
mirror.
us a direct hit.
Sir, and the speed at which it's moving, you know that if it really come, it not take no time to go away. It's not leaving in a hurry. So that is the most concerning part about it
And
for me.
she just said,
And it a
someone
pass
put
with
on
a
the needle.
category
What
4.
category is this, by the way? That's my
Category
main
4 it
concern.
a pass with.
And what was barrel again? Well, what category was barrel again?
I don't know if it
But I
was a
don't
3
know.
I
or
did
I
4.
don't know. So they
was it
must
Barrel
be
was
4?
safe.
category 4 as well.
Yeah.
But guess what now? This don't look safe at all. So you're saying to me then, Dawn, that I'm supposed to sit down the whole weekend and I wait for this girl to come, and then now my church call off church for Sunday because we hear said I go come Sunday, and then now she want to turn up on Tuesday.
Sir, that is my dilemma right now. I've been canceling so many appointments today because at my workplace we have something planned for Wednesday, and because of the uncertainty we had to cancel, and that's why I'm joining so later because I'm here
The way I see it,
to
we're not really make a move until probably Thursday or Friday. That's the
Stop
way
it,
we see it anyway.
stop it, because oh my
No, no,
goodness,
no, no, just I plan out in the least problematic scenario. That's probably how it all works out.
let me
Sir?
tell you what I'm worried about. It's not for you really, my students, because originally we meet online. But I know some schools, well, the Ministry of Education closed all schools on Thursday, and of course, today, Friday, physical school. So people were resorting to online. And then I was having a chat with a colleague who is associated with one of the traditional high schools. And though they're online, the teachers not coming out. And you can understand the teachers are trying to get themselves prepared for stuff. I mean, like no, I should have gone to the supermarket, no, but I said I can't go because I know my students will turn up. So
I'm set by them with show with the cardboard.
I say I can't go. I say I can't join. I can't go to the supermarket. So you say to me now that come Monday, the schools they could still be in limbo because they don't know what will happen. And then come Tuesday, and then I have to go wait until she do mistreat us before we can go back to our regular lives. This is crazy.
Oh,
Crazy. Not, I'm not, um, I'm not impressed by Melissa at all. Um,
Why, sir? I'm really a fair hustle, fair deal with this.
I'm not impressed by her. She annoy me now. I'm here. Um, you know what?
with our breezy tonight, like it will be. It's a best for wash your clothes.
That's what I was going to talk about. You decided
Yeah,
know what to do.
with how much breeze I blow right now, this is a best for wash your clothes.
Yeah, but come on, no man. Just. Anyway, guys. I'm happy that you're all safe. I know there are some people who are living in low-lying areas. They are the ones that we really should be concerned about greatly. The
Yeah,
elderly,
the Portmore people them.
leave Portmore alone, they will take you on. Leave the Portmore
Huh?
people them alone.
Relax, 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 relax.
All right, you see, we tell you, leave the Portmore people them alone. Portmore safe, if you go and talk about Portmore,
Sir, what
Portmore,
you
if
say?
Portmore safe, man.
Ma is in a pain when we live over when they live over Portmore. Constantly hot, constantly hot.
No man, but
Be a
Portmore,
mosquito
Portmore,
with skin. Every single night when I go to bed, I feel like a mosquito lip on my skin.
No, that is just one thing. Mosquito, they're town too, but I'm just saying.
I live a country, and I don't think me even feel so much mosquito.
Yeah, 2 different jurisdictions, but Portmore.
And I only for bush and a chop out for do I never feel so much mosquito.
Yeah, but Portmore for the most part is safe. The only place that I'm a little would be worried about for Portmore is those people who live in Helsha. If it is, if the tide really comes and she want to linger, it may cause a lot of tides. And Port Royal is who I'm concerned about. But for those of us who know to pray and fast, we should get on to Neil City and ask the Lord to help us. All right. So I was trying to join earlier, but it wasn't giving me the option. So I'm actually joining on my phone, and I'm now trying to switch it, and it is not giving me the option to switch. But I'm wondering what it is that we should do today. I'm recognizing that it's just a few of us here, and just a few of us here. But of course, I don't want to not teach. And the sky look good too, you know. Sky look good, man. Well, it's anyway I'm at. But anyhow, I think we should. I think we should just sort of firm up some of the areas that we've covered already. Instead of doing the heavy teaching, I know we normally have 30 out of those, about half as much in class today so far. So, well, yeah, man, global warming has a lot to do with it.
You can when you finish, can we bring up some of them, yeah?
So, yeah, man, global warming has a lot to do with it. We don't take care of the environment. I teach in the environmental chemistry program, in the environmental studies program. And one of the courses I teach over there is environmental chemistry. And when I ask my students, for argument's sake, students, when we move to things like pollution of the lithosphere, which is land, we talk about the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, the atmosphere, air pollution, water pollution, land pollution. And when I say to the students, how do you dispose of your garbage? Do you separate your garbage? Them say, for what? Because when you go to Riverton City, everything I go, I say, you don't separate your plastics from your recyclable support and so on. Them say, no, sir. And I say to them that, well, I have 2 different garbage bags that go out. One with my plastic bottles, and one, those things that can be recycled, like my peels, I don't put it out into the bin. I go out into the garden, and I drop it by the banana root or the plantain root. And then the other things now that I know, the hard waste, I'll go and do it. And the students laugh me to scorn. And I say to them that, students, I'm concerned about you because you're the ones, now with your environmental studies degree, and you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But it's not just my students. I'm teaching just a small number of students trying to change the culture. But there are so many of us.
Yeah, my go for the other one.
In my neighborhood. All right, hold on. Okay. In my neighborhood, people decide to say, oh, garbage truck come take too long for come. They burn. They're deciding to burn. And when they burn, you can't talk to them and say, when you burn, this is what is happening. They may take you to task. So, what are we learning? When we burn, we are sending these toxic chemicals into the atmosphere, right? And we're trapping the heat. We're destroying the ozone layer, trapping the heat. And this heat, this trapped heat that we have caused is what is causing Earth to be so hot and causing all of these changes in the climate. And we don't know what it is that we're doing. We're not taking care of the environment. And I keep saying to those students, if you don't take care of the environment will not take care of you, right? When last have you, and this is a question for you students, when last have you planted a tree? Real talk. Somebody answer me. When last have you planted a tree?
2 months ago.
Yes, sir.
So somebody said 2 months and the other person said what?
Years. Years.
Years. And that's the problem. That's the problem. We're not planting so that the roots of the plants can bind the soil together so we don't have land slippages. We're not planting so that the plants can photosynthesize and produce its own food and produce oxygen for us and attract rainfall and the whole stuff. We're not doing that. But we are cutting down here. Crosswell said, I will pass something have to chop down. Right? And I smelled when he said it. So you have to chop down because maybe I'm creating a path so that the trucked water can come or maybe for them to drive and so forth. But we are cutting these things down. We are deforesting, but we are not reforesting, right? And it is killing us. We are dying from it slowly. We're dying from it slowly. Everybody now wants a car. Nobody wants a carpool, right? All of these exhaust fumes going into the atmosphere, trapping the heat again. So you see so many of our activities causing this trapped heat. Global warming. Global warming. Everybody now using um, spray to kill mosquito, spray to fry something with your spray oil, spray to put into your hair, spray under your arm, spray under this, spray under that. These CFCs are also causing damage to the ozone layer. So man's activity is killing us. It's killing us. But we have to go back to grassroots. We have to start now taking care of the environment to plant, plant so it is that we can correct it. Finally, you know, just before COVID, California, and you can research it because I used the article to teach a class um, during COVID, a chemistry class in COVID. In California, they had a worse air quality globally. And you'll walk out and you will see like haze, like fog, because of the air quality, how poor it was. And they banned people from driving so that they can reduce the amount of exhaust, and people have to now use what we call a catalytic converter to their motor vehicle so it can convert those harmful gases into useful gases and just break it down pretty much. And then COVID came when they had a lockdown. And I'm telling you, during COVID, the air quality in California has improved so significantly, um, far outreaching those other areas that had good air quality. So, what's the point? The point is, it is not too late. It can be reversed. We can reverse it. It's in just literally a couple like of 2, 3 years. The air quality in California was able to be reversed. So, my people, let us do what we need to do. Father God, loan us this land to take care of. If not, you and I will forever talk about until life lasts these hurricanes. Um, it's always a vulnerable that is going to get caught. All right. I think we should. How many of us are here now? Yeah, just you see, Chrissy, when you put all things like that in there, in the chat now. It just it get at me because the government, I don't believe, is investing enough in climate change. And yes, Maya, the rich not here because them swear say when Melissa come on the poor roof it a go lick off. And two feed them roof can tie down good. But for them tree can't tie down. So the tree can drop on the roof to mash it up. So it's just like I am your neighbor Maya, and I'm sweeping the front of my yard gate, and I'm sweeping and backing up the leaves in front of yours. Stupid enough not realizing that when the wind comes, it's going to blow by the dirt right over my yard. So our civic pride is gone. You ever see somebody cut them lawn, or not, maybe not seen it, but have you ever driven past a place where you see one resident cut them lawn and just one little toops leave for them neighbor something and them leave the grass high?
Yes.
What kind of pride do we have? I mean, when my gardener comes and I go out there and I see my stretch of the sidewalk is bigger than um my neighbor. My neighbor only has a column there, which is one little toops. And when I go out there and I see my gardener, I said, no, I don't want nobody pass my yard and think say me live bad with my neighbors. I said, cut it. But I said, cut it. And if he never cut it, he knows him not no more work with me. I said, cut it. Cut it. Right? No, when they're cutting, I don't expect them to cut my side because I have a greater portion. So them can cut for them little piece there. But anytime I'm cut, I said, cut it. I said, if you're going to charge me more money, cut it. We have lost our civic pride. And, we don't know. Anyhow, I could say if I can find a pass if I'm just going to enjoy myself in some much here. Anybody have any?
You did get any bread?
I got bread.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just hear my wife coming back in, so I will find out if she's able to. I was supposed to go to the supermarket with her just now, but I told her I can't because I have this class. So I just heard the gate close a while ago, so I will find out. But I'm seeing on TikTok where the shelves are very empty.
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 National if you want bread.
Yeah, but guess what? Oh, yeah. I'm just a little disturbed based on what JJ posting this stuff. Tuesday? No, man. She must come tomorrow and just me call it a day. Come
Just a
tomorrow.
time we out, so.
Yeah, come tomorrow. Then me know me can use Sunday and Monday to take up the leaves them and clean up and bag up as supposed to bag up
Right.
and start living again come Tuesday. If I go sit down wait on Tuesday, no, man, no, sir.
I mean, delay is good. Maybe when this delay, it just decides say, nah, but at home. So
Well,
let's start.
she persistent. She persistent. All right. Anybody has I'm not sure if Kimmy is here. I know Kimmy had Kimmy is here. Kimmy had some papers. Can you repost Kimmy please? Your one of those papers. We'll see if we can just we've done a few more topics since then. And maybe we can do maybe some of the differentiation. I just want to just use the time to work some questions, With not many people here, and if I move on, trust me, I don't want to go back to them something there. And the truth is, if the how do I say it? If our lives are disrupted in such a way where people can't join classes because they don't have any internet access and the likes, or they don't have any electricity, then I know CCCJ will have to do some adjustments to the dates of the exam. I think I was saying to, I don't know if it was you or my pre-calculus students, I was saying to, the drafts of the timetable are out. What CCCJ may do is condense the exams in a week and give you 3 exams per day as opposed to 2. They have done it in the past. So let us see how Miss she behave herself. Today's Friday.
This is for the final exam or
Say it again, President.
no, I'm saying is this for like for the final exam?
Recording in progress.
Hold on. Sorry, I was just trying to connect to my primary device. Say it again, Crossway, please.
Yeah, so I'm saying is it in regards to the final exam?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 questions on the page. You say them already have the timetable ready.
Yeah, the timetable, the graph of the
what
timetable will be out.
You know when I mix it says?
What's I know? We talk about hurricane, they come talk about Mr. Crossway come off from my phone.
No, but you bring a final exam. So.
I am just saying to you, thank you, Kimi. I'm just saying to you that based on what Jay had placed in the chat about the exam, I'm saying that well, I'm saying that chances are those dates will have to be changed. That's all I'm saying. Those dates will have to be changed. So I'm not even talking about any final exams yet. All right. So, all right, switching now. I'm looking at what year is this? I'm looking at the 2023 paper. All right. So I have not done the quotient rule with you, so I can't do A2. I have not done the logarithmic function with you, so I can't do A1. We've already worked part B to the question. I have not yet done implicit functions with you, so I can't do part C. I have done part A1 with you already. A2. I may teach you A2 tonight. L'Hopital's rule, I don't ready to teach you that yet. L'Hopital's rule is another form of limits using differentiation, but I don't ready to do that one with you yet. Part C, we don't reach there yet. Part D, we don't reach there yet. Question 3, we have already completed. Question 4, we did 1 and 2 already. We don't reach B yet. But we can do C. C is what we can do. Because we are, matter of fact, it says differentiate y equals 5x squared times 3x minus 1 to the 4th power. 9 marks, you know? Wow. What rule do we use for that one?
Sorry, I can't see.
Repeat the question.
What are we looking at?
Evening,
Yeah, man,
sir.
I can't. Nigel, wait. No, I'm just saying the question says differentiate y equals 5x squared times 3x minus 1 to the 4th. And I'm asking, what rule do we use for that one?
Sir, the power rule.
Not the power rule, but the product rule. And within this product rule, we have the power rule.
Can you share your screen with what you're looking at? Because I need graphics to understand what you're asking to be honest.
Right. Right. So what I'm saying to you is I will share, but hold on, please. Hold on for me, guys. Give me half a second, please. Moya?
Yes, sir.
Moya? Right. So she's back and she said she didn't get any bread at all. So you got bread?
1.
People like you, go there, go buy the whole of the bread
And
then. But
1 we get, sir.
yeah, but they say one. So it just said that he wanted more than one. Craven. People like you make me not get bread.
I mean, 2 would have been better, but 1. May I hear people all about 6 to do what?
All right. All right. So I'm gonna write the question on the board. I'm gonna write the question on the board. And you think so them do that, Christine? People buy bread and um you think people buy extra bread to go and share with others? I bet that AJ right up on my screen. AJ.
Sir, you never heard.
Sure. I look here right now. Money.
I know me right now on this one.
All right. Chrissy, answer me. You think people really buy extra bread to go and share?
I'm just assuming I'd probably buy extra for that reason.
Okay. Me not see it.
Sure, yeah, especially if you live a big yard.
Well, I don't see that. I don't see people doing that.
Sir, that's what my mom did.
That's what mommy did?
Yes, sir. All for the neighbor.
Your mother have good heart. Tell her say, teacher says she have good heart and she come from good table. I hope she's not hearing me doing that, Lord Jesus. Supposed to say, what can I teach you that?
I hear you.
Yeah, but no, I think we've lost our civic pride really. We're not really everybody for themselves, you know. Nobody don't want to talk about nobody something. So your neighbor could your husband could over there murder you and your next neighbor say, I don't business with them. Let me see what they under them want to do. Yeah, come on. All right, so we get that Moya, see it on the screen there. Y equals 5x squared times 3x minus 1 to the fourth power. And then now it says that we need to show. No, I'm not in while I'm with no Melissa here. So please make sure you're right. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, me and this pen.
With oh gosh, my feels so tired and stressed out.
Don't worry about it. Class tonight going to be very light. So we need to show that dy by dx is equals to ax times 3x minus 1 to the n bx plus c. Now, you may be saying, sir, what is that? And I'm saying to you, don't even watch that. Don't even watch that too much. I want you to work with me. I'm going to do the question. I want you to just work with me, please. I'm going to ask that you capitalize on this time. It depends who to tell. I may not even go all the way up to 8 o'clock tonight, but I want you to watch the time that we're spending tonight. It will help somebody at some point in time. So let's go. It is. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this my first. I'm going to call this my second. Remember the product rule says the first times the differentiation of the second plus the second times the differentiation of the first. The first times the differentiation of the second plus the second times the differentiation of the first. The first times the differentiation of the second plus the second times the first.
Sorry, this is what rule again? The
product rule.
It's all the product rule.
Yeah, man, that's a product rule. The product rule.
Yes, sir.
All right, so based on this, the way if I remember properly, it would become something like 5x squared. And then after that, after you differentiate the second part, you add you times it by the original function. So it would be it would become like no.
You have to remember, it's a
No,
product
it
rule.
become 3 to the power of 3 times 5x squared times 3x.
No, not 3 to the power of 3 Crosswell. No. So this one is a product rule.
Sir,
It is a product.
would be sorry.
Go ahead.
Sir, this you said the second times the first plus the first times the second.
No, it is the other way around. The first times the differentiation of the second plus the second times the differentiation of the first. Okay, watch me. The first, write it back. Times, remember, that dot means multiplication, times the differentiation of the second. Times the differentiation of the second. I'm differentiating the second, but the second is which rule?
No, not the chain. The other one.
Power rule.
Power rule.
Power rule, yeah.
Right. So that now is going to become 4 times 3x minus 1 to the third, but I also have to multiply that by the differential of the inside. When I differentiate 3x minus 1, what do I get? 3. Good job, Nigel. So that's the first times the differentiation of the second plus the second now. So I'm adding the second to it, which is 3x minus 1 to the fourth times the differentiation of the first. I'm differentiating the first. What do I get?
10x.
5x. Oh, sorry.
Okay, 10x. Good. So what I now have is going to be dy by dx. Is going to be equal to 3 times 4 is 12. And 12 times 5 is?
60.
60x squared times 3x minus 1 to the third plus 10x times 3x minus 1 to the fourth. So that is
the answer. For the where you use to get the 60 again? 2 times what that?
5 times 4 is 20 times 3 is 60.
Oh. Okay.
And then I put back the x squared, and then I'm writing back this function right here. And then now all I'm doing is just carrying this 10x in front here.
Okay.
And then right. So now
what we were doing before, I was saying to you that we could end there, and then at some point in time, I think we had gone down, and I said to you that this question can be further extended. I don't know if you remember, and I said that, if this was a 6 mark, or maybe you get 5 marks to do.
Yes, sir.
Right, good. So this is where we are now. So this is what I was. This is a perfect example to where I was going. Now you recognize that between 60x squared and 10x, I can take out all of 10x. I can also take out a 3x minus 1. Uh-oh, I have 3x minus 1 to the third, and I have 3x minus 1 to the fourth. Which of them do I factor out?
The 3.
The bigger one, sir.
No, always the
This
smaller one.
Always
So
the
once,
smaller
so
one.
always the
Okay.
smaller. So once we talk about factor, it's always a smaller one. All right. So
yeah.
it's always a smaller one. So now, once it is that I have, um, all right, let me not tell you that. So what do I multiply by 10x to give me 60x squared?
Um
6x.
6x, very good. 6x, good. And 3x minus 1 to the third power times what gives me 3x minus 1 to the third?
3x negative
Repeat that, sir.
3x minus 1 to the third. What do I multiply by that to give me back 3x minus 1 to the third?
3x cube.
1.
I need to say x a while ago, sir, but okay.
1.
But wouldn't I get 3x squared?
So what I'm saying to you,
Oh, so
is when I multiply these two, I'm going to get back what is up here. So 10x times 6x is going to give me 60x squared. And 3x minus 1 to the third times 1 is going to give me 3x minus 1 to the third. So I have fully factorized the first part. Now I'm going to factorize the second part. What do I multiply by 10x to give me 10x?
1.
1. Good job. And what do I multiply by 3x minus 1 to the third to give me 3x minus 1 to the fourth?
1.
the same one, sir.
What do I multiply by 3x minus 1 to the third to give me 3x minus 1 to the fourth?
3x minus 1.
3x minus 1. And if you want, you could say 3x minus 1 to the first. Remember? Watch me. So 10x times 1 will give me this 10x. 3x minus 1 to the third times 3x minus 1 to the fourth. When the bases are the same and I'm multiplying, I add my powers. This will then give me 3x minus 1 raised to the fourth power. So I have technically now factorized my question. So look at what I'm going to do right here. I am going to say this is now 6x plus 3x minus 1, because when it's raised to the first power, I don't have to put it in parentheses. All right? I don't have to do that. I can remove the brackets. So 6x plus 3x is going to be 9x. So that works out to be 9x minus 1. So what I'm going to write now for my final answer is dy by dx is going to be equals to 10x times 3x minus 1 to the third times 9x minus 1. That's my answer. And the question now asks us to tell them what is A. I can let them know that A is, what is A? A is what?
10.
Good job. What is N?
3.
And what is B?
9. Sir, I'm still not get that concept here though.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's the first we need one of these questions. B is 9 and C is?
1. Negative
No,
1.
negative 1. All right. So, and funny enough, I remember this question because I think this was I'm not going to say it was fully my paper, but I know this question was mine. I know this one was mine. All right, so let us look at this one a little bit longer. So you're given y equals 5 times 5x squared times 3x minus 1 to the fourth power. 3x minus 1 raised to the fourth power. It's a product. The 5x squared is being multiplied by the 3x minus 1 to the fourth power. So what it is that I'm going to be doing is using the product rule. Now, hear me out. Nobody's going to say 3x minus 1 to the fourth. I'm going to write out 3x minus 1 every time to do a multiplication. No, we are going to be using the power rule every single time. We're going to be using the power rule, right? We're not going to what we'll call it. We're not going to do any expansion because that is just going to be way too much work for you to write out 3x minus 1 times 3x minus 1 times another 3x minus 1 and so forth and so on. And then have to multiply that by 5x squared and another 3x minus 1. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What we're doing is applying the power rule. What the power rule says, we differentiate as usual, and then we differentiate, multiply by the differential of what is on the inside of the parentheses. So it's going to be the first. So call which one you want to call the first. So normally I call the first one the first so that I don't get crisscross and get mixed up. So the first 5x squared times the differential now of the second. This is my second, which is my power rule. Power rule, so I'm going to take this and carry multiply down here so to get the 4. I'm going to write back the function, which is 3x minus 1 now, and I'm reducing the power here by 1. So I get third. And then I'm going to multiply by the differential of what is on the inside of the parentheses. I'm multiplying by the differential of what is inside of the parentheses. Talk to me. You see that?
Sir, question.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
So when you reduce the power to 3, that would be the third?
Yeah. No, when I reduce the power by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come down to the third power.
Sir, I understand up there where we differentiate the first thing. It's just where you're factorizing.
Yeah, man, and that's fine. And that's
third.
fine. Yeah, man, and that's fine. I'm going to go through the whole question. That's fine. I know. But I'm just going to go through for the sake of the other students, and then you will pick up where you were not seeing, and then I will, of course, drop one so that you guys can do it, right? Because this is really the product rule that we've already covered with everybody in the class. All right, I've seen the numbers going up a little bit more. We are now at 16 because I'm here twice. Well, it's not going up. It's the same, half as much still. All right. So now,
Hold on, sir. Just one question. The 10x.
I don't reach here. I don't reach here yet.
Okay.
Right. So I've done this part. I'm going to move on to the other thing. So remember, it's the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first. So the product rule is the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first. So now that we have done this part, so this is the first times the differentiation of the second. Now I'm adding the second. I'm adding the second. See the second here? I'm adding the second. And then now times the differential of the first. So I'm now going to differentiate this in a 5x squared. I'm going to differentiate 5x squared. What do I get? Hello?
10x.
Well, I got the 10x. right? So that's what I end up getting my 10. So remember, this is the first times the differential of the second. The differential of the second is a power, so I do all of that. Then plus the second times the differential of the first. Differentiation ends right here. You pick up most of the marks right at that point. And then now I am going to be arranging, fixing up my stuff. That 3 times this 4 is 12, and 12 times 5 is going to be equal to 60. And that's why I got my 60 right here. And of course, I have 1x squared there, so I'm just going to put my 60x squared, and then I'm going to write my function, 3x minus 1 raised to the third power. All I'm doing is rearranging this 10x and carry to the front, right here, and then put back my 3x minus 1 to the fourth power.
Sir,
The answer, go ahead.
sir, so what essentially for argument's sake, what we're doing at that third line is, or the second from the second line is simplifying the
Absolutely.
the terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else trying to come in?
Sir, I'm still not clear on the 10. Because you said differential. Is it that we find 5 raised to the second power? Or is that we add the 2 powers that's there, which wouldn't get 10? This y equals y,
How do I differentiate that?
yx squared. You would minus, but oh, 5 times 2. Wait, yeah, 5 times 2. Okay.
You see it now?
Yes, sir. It was,
Mm.
okay, yes, sir.
All right, so that 10x is going to be the differential of the first. And remember, the first is going to be 5x squared. So by now, you're supposed to know my story. The first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first. I have many more of those to give you now. It's the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first. You have to remember that. As you're doing the question, you're just writing it out. Yeah, man, the sky look very dark, you know. Not look pretty. Right? So you just have to remember that. It's the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first.
So
You have to go ahead.
No, I was just looking at the pattern, kind of comparing it to the formula that you wrote up.
And then now, this line, it's because they ask us to put it in a form up here, so we can tell them what is A, what is B, what is C, and what is N. We have to carry the question all the way down. All right? So now, I'm looking to see what is common here that is common there. So I'm factorizing. And when I factorize, I'm going to say what is common between 10x and 60x. Remember, when I factorize, let me give you a little quick exercise here. So 2 is what of 10?
Pardon?
2 is what of 10? 2 is a factor
5.
of 10. 2
is a factor of 10.
2 is a factor of 10. What is 10 is what of 2?
A multiple.
10 is a multiple of 2.
Yes.
Very good, Nigel. I heard that. 10 is a multiple of 2. 3 is what of 30?
A factor.
30 is what of 3?
Multiple.
So do you recognize now factor is the small one into the big one?
Yes.
And the big one into the small one is called? Multiple. So I'm looking at 60x squared and I'm looking at 10x. And I'm trying to factorize. So it means that I have to put the small one into the big one.
Yeah.
So it means then that I'm going to have to put 10 into 60. And I know 10 can go into 60. So it's going to be, right. So it's going to be 10 into 60. Good. And then x can go into x squared. So I'm factoring out. So technically I'm saying to you, all of 10x can go into 60x squared. So 10x is going to be my factor.
So question, sir. So this one, I always say, when I teachers, I teach 1, 2, 3, so but when you give a question for those, some trigonometry question we get. So my question, sir, is what if it wasn't as clear cut as how you have it, where 10 is a factor of the 60, but then we had
It
another
could be
half
5, Nigel.
we had to use a
Nigel,
different factor.
Nigel, it could have been 5x and 60x.
And the same 16.
And then, right, so you know that 5 would have been the common factor, and
Sir,
x would have been there.
So basically, we're just finding the highest common factor so that we don't have to do any further factor.
Right. Yeah. So that is going to be, so that highest common factor there is going to be 10x. And then similarly, we are factoring out what is common between 3x minus 1 to the third and 3x minus 1 to the fourth. And based on the example I just gave you, we're looking for the smaller. Factorization speaks about things that are small. Multiple talks about things that are big. So it means, therefore, then that I'm taking the smaller of the two. So that's why I have 3x minus 1 to the third power. So then now I recognize that there's nothing else that is common. So I draw my parentheses, but my square brackets this time. And I'm going to find out what is left now. What do I multiply by 10x to give me 60x squared? You said 6x. Very good. What do I multiply by 3x minus 1 to the third to give me 3x minus 1 to the third? Both of them are the same thing, so it's going to be 1. So I didn't even bother put times 1 right there. And then I'm asking myself, what do I multiply by 10x to give me 10x? The answer is 1. And what do I multiply by 3x minus 1 to the third to give me 3x minus 1 to the fourth? It means that I want one more 3x minus 1. So it's going to be 3x minus 1 to the first power. Now, once it's
sir, that is it. That's where I was confused, because in this case, when we multiply, the rule is that when we multiply the base, the factor, they are added. Yeah. So that's what I was missing, sir. Those,
so the 3 plus 1 gives me 4. Very good.
Sir, can you go over that part just one last time? Just the section with the what you're multiplying by what to get what.
So I've factored out the 3x minus 1 to the third because it's common to both. And then now I'm trying to find out what is going to be left. 3x minus 1 to the third times what will give me 3x minus 1 to the fourth. It has to be one more 3x minus 1. Why? Because when I'm multiplying a to the m, multiplied by a to the n is going to give me a to the m plus n. So if I have 3x minus 1 to the third, and I'm multiplying that by another 3x minus 1, but this time it's to the first power, then it's going to give me 3x minus 1 raised to the fourth power. Which is what it is that I want right here.
You treat it as addition.
Right.
When it comes to power terms.
You see that, Dijani?
Yes, sir.
Good job. And then now, because this is raised to the first power, I can just remove the parentheses. So 3x minus 1 raised to the first power is the same thing as simple 3x minus 1. That one power don't. Remember, remember the law that says a to the first power is equals to a. Talk truth.
True.
Yes.
Yeah. So 3 to the first power is 3. So I don't have to write this one up here. So now I'm just going to write my 3x minus 1 right here, so without the powers. And then now I'm just going to combine everything here. 6x plus 3x is 9x. And the minus 1 stands alone. So I just put back the minus 1 right there.
Yes, sir.
And then now, this here now change, because that's what I factored out. It's just this that I'm fixing up. So I just add back that to this one here. And then when I look up top here now, I see that it fits the formulation of what is happening. It's in the form ax, see here, 10x. It's in the form 3x minus 1 to the n, 3x minus 1 to the third, times bx plus c, times 9x minus 1. So, because I asked us to find the unknown in the question, and this is 9 marks, 9 marks.
Of course it is.
My A is 10. My N is 3. My B is 9. And my C is -1. Easy 9 marks. Any clearer?
Yes, sir, definitely.
All right, good job. But you see, because the one Angel was so mean earlier about we teachers give easy question and then exam I give something we can watch with me and me know. Me nobody hear me now. All right, so y is equals to call this 3x squared times call this 5x minus 2 and call that to the fifth power. I want you all to find for me dy by dx. I have not yet done that. I just made up that question. Yeah, I want you to find that for me. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to change something. And I'm going to call this second. I'm going to call this to the third power. I'm going to call this to the fourth power. All right? All right. Quick and fast. I am giving you 7 minutes. And I'm starting my clock. 7 minutes. On the market, set, go.
Sir, you start up oh, sorry, never mind. I was gonna say start the clock and I do see the question.
No, man, teacher not good at that to you. Yes, Father God, help us, we pray.
Sorry. So, I carry this to the lowest form.
Yeah, man, always.
Hmm.
Always.
So I'm gonna get something but so that 5x minus 2 to the 4th there. Kind of last or something.
Look at it again. The 5x man. What are you talking about? This one here, the 5x.
Oh no, for the question itself, sorry.
Oh, okay. Just look at it, man. Just take a minute or two and just try and go through and see how basic can navigate it. I want to see how far you can get to the question. I mean to the answer. We have less than a minute though. All right. What time is it? Solution time.
Time for lunch.
Oh my goodness, you're craving. You just had your zinger. I didn't even offer
Just
me any.
nice, you know.
And he never offered me any. All right, Dijane, I'm seeing that I'm seeing that response. I'm seeing that response. I'm also seeing your response, Nigel. But yeah, you almost have two of the same thing in the parentheses. Um,
So you
some
can give another 3 minutes.
another 3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna give another.
Let me try to finish this.
All right, let me give another. All right. Mm, um, Nigel, look at the screen. Look at the screen here for me, please.
Okay,
Let me know when you're. Let me. All right. I see. I see what it is that you're doing, but I want you to check your working out on this side here for me. Just check your working out on that side, and let me know what it is that you just check it. I'm not saying that you're wrong, all right? Just check it. All right. So I'm seeing two responses. All right. I give you. You have 2.5 minutes left.
So I don't see where it can be reduced any further. So that's my final answer.
Yeah. Once it can't be reduced to anything further, that will be your final answer. All right. So let's drop it right there, and then 2 minutes time I look at it.
Oh, I need to fix one thing. Edit.
Is it that I miss one of the factor then, sir?
I'm thinking that's what you did. Yes, sir. And now that you said it, I think that is what it is. So just look for it for me, please, Pops.
Yeah,
Very
yes, sir.
nice. Very
All right.
nice.
So I'm missing the 12. The 12 on the right hand side, sir.
Something like that.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is. But I don't understand. Where did my clock go?
Somebody delete it.
All right, hold on. I need to mute. Who's that? All right. Okay, so let's go. Mhm. Mm. I'm hoping that you are understanding, students. I want you to understand. Number two. Number two says, let me write the question. Y is equals to 3x to the fourth, 5x minus 2 raised to the fifth power. I'm calling this one my first. I'm calling this one my second. So it's going to be dy by dx is equal to the first times the differentiation of the second. Times the differentiation of the second. I'm going to have 5 times 5x minus 2 to the fourth power times the differential of inside the parentheses. It's going to be times 5 plus the second, 5 minus 2 raised to the fifth power. Come on. Times the differential of the first, which is 3 fourths 12x to the third. X to the third. So that's the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the third. Times the differential of the second. I look at the x cube and call it third. All right, cool. So 5, 5 is 25. 25 times 3 is going to be 75. So dy by dx is going to be equals to 75 x to the fourth times 5x minus 2 to the fourth plus 12x cubed times 5x minus 2 to the fifth. All right, I'm going to pause here. I saw your message pop up, Nigel. For those of you who sent something to me in the chat, are we on the right path so far, or you've seen your error? Good, Alessandro. Good. Anybody else? Good, Moya. Good, good. Good, good, Johnson. By the way, how do you pronounce your first name, Johnson?
Zachary.
Say it again.
Zachary.
Zachary?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so I mean, you want to take for full now, maybe put the T in front of it?
Oh my gosh.
Zachary, sorry. You know, Hurricane Melissa coming, so you have to sue the teacher here. You have to forgive him. Because to be honest with you, I keep seeing it and I'm saying to myself, but this looks like is Zachary. But with the T there, it can be Zachary. Because I'm saying no, so I mean I call him say yeah man, but it's Zachary. All right. So I spelled it wrong or that was intentional.
That was intentional.
Where come from? Not you, where the name come from?
I don't know. My father just did it.
Okay.
He wanted to be included, you know. So.
Okay, interesting though. All right, big up yourself. Okay, so I am seeing. I'm double checking mine as I go along. 3 fourths. First times the differential with the second. It's going to be 5 times 5, so 4 times 5 plus a second. Boom, bam, bam. Times 4, 3 is 12x cubed. Good. 5, 5 is 25. 25 times 3 is 75 x to the fourth. Boom, boom, boom. Good. 12x. All right. I seem correct. So dy by dx, no, is going to be equal to, what is common would be 3. So 3x cubed is common. And what is common? The small of the two, so it has to be 5x minus 2 raised to the fourth power. That is common. And 3 into 75 goes 25 times. So it's going to be 25x. 5x minus 2 to the fourth into 5, that's good. And 3 fourths 12, that's 4 times 5x minus 2. Boom, bam. And that's going to be 25x plus 20x minus 8 is 45x minus 8. So dy by dx is going to be equal to 3x cubed times 5x minus 2 raised to the fourth power times 45x minus 8.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Go right ahead, sir.
Not sure if I said before, but up until that third line, sir, how many marks is that versus the entire question?
I didn't see. Let me see if I can figure out the 9 marks up top here. I can figure the net marks. The question did ask us to find the value of ABC. So you get a mark for here, you get a mark for there. You get 1 mark for putting it together there. You get a mark for taking out. You get a mark for getting this here, you get a mark for getting that there, you get a mark for getting that there.
So this up your chain of thoughts, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
The first line where you have dy by dx, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 times 5, open bracket, 5x minus 2 to the 4th. You see you have times 5 this up. Remind me where you get that 5 this, sir.
All right, help me now. Where are you?
The first line where you have the dy
Right
by
here,
dx.
so?
Yeah.
The differential of the inside of the parentheses.
True. Let me get 4. And that's why I'm get it wrong, you know, sir. Come I have
Yeah.
4. So I don't know where I get 4 from, sir.
No, it has to be.
True.
Yeah, man, it has to be done. Okay, so my question to you: did anybody get it right?
Wrong answer.
Sir, I got up to the 3rd line and stuck.
You got stuck at the 3rd line?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not out of line, sir. The 75 threw me off.
The 75 threw you off?
Okay.
All right. Well, one person got it.
Sir, one more, please.
Sure. One person got it up to the part here, so. Me not see the part here, so. But they got it up to here. Let me just check again to see if there's anybody else. No. All right. So I will give another question. But before we do that, though, I need you to unmute and to tell me where it is that you have the problem. Because if I give you one more and you still have the issue, you're still going to make the same error. So talk to me about it so I can fix it.
Sir, I figured that we're finding the LCF of the 2 coefficients of x. Right? But what I didn't do was to find the common factors for all of the function, essentially. So I just stopped at the coefficient and I didn't do it for basically for the rest of the function, which is the 5x.
That means, did you get up to that
2.
line? You got up to that
Yes,
line?
I got up to that line, yeah.
Okay, I kind of based on what you said just now would suggest that you got up to that line. So you have to now work, Chevy, on the factorization. Not you alone. Is your friend, but
You
anyhow.
can cry.
Chevy, is you and your friend got up to this line. So I want the pair of you in particular to see if we can move now into the other lines. And that's how we're going to learn. All right, let me hear from the rest though. Those Dijane, JJ, Kimberly, you know, the only time you talked to me in class tonight was when you send the 2 questions, them come to me, and I don't hear from you again.
Sir, me there, man.
No, Mama, I want your voice. Mama, I want you to talk to teacher. Mandabu, you have not spoken to me either. Kino, not hearing from you. Anika, you know, so last week is the first time you talked to me. Go ahead. Who's that? Manda, me not hear from you, Manda. Talk to teacher in the class, man.
Yes, sir. So for me, I was stuck at line 3. So I didn't divide the 12 by 3. So I just ignored it completely. So I had 25x plus 25x times 5x minus 2. So I just ignored the 12 completely. The 12x cubed.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Fine. Fair enough. Now that you see your error, I want you to fix it. Nico, you're saying that is the same error you made too?
No, sir. I just the 75 threw me off. I'm not sure if I recall you explaining it, how you got the 75.
Okay. But you see it now though?
Nope.
The 75 is 5 times 5 is 25 times 3 is 75.
All right, bless.
Big up yourself. All right. Krista T, talk to me today. Nikki, say something to teacher. You were say it again. I didn't hear you. All right. Can somebody translate for me, please? I'm not hearing her. All right. Your system is a little off, Nikki. All right. We'll soon come back to you. Rolando, what say you? All right. Tristan, what say you, sir? Zach, well, how this one for you, Zach?
Sir, the 75 is what threw me off. But my question is, as when we're breaking it down from the third line, as long as the first number 3x square, 3x cubed, sorry, multiplied by the number in the square bracket, the first number in the square bracket is equal to the 70 that the first number in the third line.
Yeah.
Good to go?
You're no man. What you're doing, you're factorizing this 75x to the fourth
Yes,
and
sir.
this 12x cube. So what is common between this and this will be 3x squared. I mean cube. So how you got this 3x cube is a factorization between the 75x to the fourth and the 12x cube.
Oh.
And based on what based on what I'm seeing in the chat. Based on what I'm seeing in the chat. All right, so.
Okay, sir. Could you go over the fourth one? Oh, wait. The third step.
Yeah, I'm coming because I'm looking at yours and Nigel. Yourself and Nigel almost had the same thing. Hold on. Okay, so I see both you and Nigel had the 5x minus 2 to the fourth. So you guys were good right here. One of you had 5x minus 2 and the other one had 15x minus 2. I'm trying to figure out. No, hold on. Wrong one. One of you had 10x minus 2 and one had 15x minus 2. I'm trying to figure out how you'd have gotten that. But anyhow, all right, just look at me again, please. Guys, it's always nice when you just drop your answer in the chat so I can see where you are going, if you are there. So the third line is said, Dejeuner, this is, you got up to that line?
Yes, sir.
Good job. So I'm saying no. I'm looking to see what is common because I'm trying to break this down to the lowest term. It's a big markup, breaking down to its lowest term. So I know that 5x minus 2 to the fourth and 5x minus 2 to the fifth have something in common. For the ones that the responses that I saw in the chat, everybody got the 5x minus 2 to the fourth. Yeah, very good. But now you have to look at the 75x to the fourth and the 12x cube. You know that x cube is going to be the lower or the smaller of the two. So you're going to take out the x cube. You're taking out the x cube, right? So the x cube is coming out. But you're looking at the lowest common or the highest common factor of 12 and 75. And that will be 3. So you're taking out the 3 there. So always look at the highest common factor. So you're factorizing right there. So 3 is going to be common to both 75 and 12. So you're taking that out. And what is going to be left? 25x. What is going to be left? 4x or 4 alone, right? Because you're going to x cube. 4 is going to be left. So I heard, sir, can we get another one, please? I'm going to give you a little bit of time to review these two questions. And I'm going to put a third.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the 25x is what multiplies by the 3 to give you the 75.
There you go.
And then what's left is 4, which is the power that the x that is at the 75 is raised to.
No. Let's go. So
That's
you have
the multiple for the 12. So the 25 is a multiple for 75. 4 is a multiple. Am I saying that correct? Yeah, for 12.
Yeah, you're not saying it
Come
correct,
on.
but your idea is correct. So, all right. So you have up to here, D. What I'm saying to you is I'm looking to see, and I have two terms. That is one term separated by an addition sign, and this is my second term. All right. So I have two terms. I'm looking to see what is common between those terms. And I'm seeing 5x minus 2 to the fifth, and I'm seeing 5x minus 2 to the fourth. I'm taking out the smaller of the two, which is 5x minus 2 to the fourth. I know you got that because I saw your answer. So I know you got that. I'm also looking to see what I can take out from that. The factor that is common between 75x to the fourth and 12x cubed. Now we are going to be in stages. X cube, x to the fourth, we're taking out the smaller of the two, so I'm taking out x cube. So we take out this one, and we take out x cube. Now we get to look at the numbers, the 12 and the 75. 12 and the 75. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. The factors of 12 are finite. Factors are finite. What do you mean by finite, sir? You can't count them. They have an end. Multiples are infinite. Okay, can go long, go long, go long, go long, go long. 75 would be 1, 2, 3, no 4, 5, no 6, no 7, no 8, no 9.
Sir. No 2, sir.
I put that there to see if you're paying attention. What is wrong with you? 1, 3, 5, no 6, no 7, no 8, no 9, no, yeah, 10, 15, so forth and so on. All right? I can go. I can. Let me just finish. 15, then 25, then 25. Come on. 15, then 25, and after 25, then we have the 75. So this is going to be your HCF, your highest common factor. So it is the highest common factor that you're taking out. And that's why we end up with this 3 right here, because that's the highest common factor of 25, no, of 12 and 75. That's the highest common factor of 12 and 75. Oh, because sir, I was wondering why I never use the 1 and the 1. The highest common factor. The highest common factor of 12 and 75. So that's now how it is that I will be able to factorize all of that there. And all I do in order to get over here is to do my multiplication. What do I multiply by 3x cubed to give me 75x to the fourth? 3 times 25 is 75. That's why I get the 25 there. And I have x cubed times another x will give me x to the fourth. And 3 times 4 is 12. And x cubed times 1 is x cubed. Any clearer now?
Yes, sir.
Good job. All right. So we can try another one. We can try another one. This is really solidifying your two types of differentiation. Can anybody name it two types of differentiation that this exercise is solidifying?
Chain. Power and the chain and power.
Power and the
Product.
product.
I can't remember the product. Every time I forget the product.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Oh
So you
my
know what
God.
you know what I'm gonna do? Aha, something comes to mind. Nigel, I don't want to hear from you. I'm gonna give you something that is trickifies. And I'm gonna give you y equals (9x plus 2 raised to the second power times 4x squared minus 1 raised to the fifth power. I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this one. I want you to take your time to get it done up. Start for me, please. How many power rules in this question?
2.
2 power rules. And is it a product rule?
Yeah.
Good job. All right, come on. 10 minutes. All right, your time has expired. Are we finished with the question? Yes, no, maybe so.
No, sir.
We're stuck at third line, sir.
No, man, you can't do that again. You
Sorry,
can't do
sir,
that.
I'm
no, I hear nothing
finishing
from the
up
board. Where
with
you get that question
mine.
from, sir?
Out of my head, I just make it up a while ago.
Sir, I'm finishing mine.
All right.
I'm still at that.
3 more minutes. Taking too long for these questions. No, 3 minutes more, and then we do this, and then we'll move into another, not another example of this type. You will now have 3 examples to go and work on for the next class. I'm moving to another past paper type question.
So I can't tell it.
All right, so that 20x and that 18, why when you factor it out, you got something with that x there. You shouldn't have an x right there as a factor.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
I was wondering why when I see, I see, I see.
Right.
Ah,
Oh,
blessings.
don't worry about it. I mean, at least so what I'm seeing happening now is that you are getting to the same place correctly all the time, and then you're making some mistakes right there. So you need to work on that. Chevy, how you stay? It look like him not staying. Oh, he just said that he's lost. That's not good. That's not good. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Now, we didn't spend much time on this doing because, anyhow, good thing about it is that we got one of the big boys out of the way. So we finished with. And please, guys, yes, we have completed stationary points. I want you to, every now and again, pick up one of those questions and start working. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Let's go. So when you see a question on a past paper, just do it because we've completed that topic. All right, so I'm going to call this my first, call this one my second. dy by dx is going to be equal to the first times the differentiation of the second, 5, 4x squared minus 1 to the fourth times 8x plus the second times the differentiation of the first, 2 times 9x plus 2 times 9. So dy by dx is going to be equals to 4 times 8, 8 5s 40x, 9x plus 2 all square, 4x squared minus 1 to the fourth, plus 18. How did you get 20 though?
Me, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, I get 20. 5 times 4.
What is not 4? Is when you differentiate 4x squared, we can get 8x.
I never realized that I squared it there.
Okay, cool. All right, so here am I now. 2 9s are 18. 4x squared minus 1 to the fifth times 9x plus 2. Yeah. What is common is going to be 2. 2 is going to be common between 40 and 18. So dy by dx. Nigel, you're awfully quiet. I don't like that for you.
Everything right up to that line, so
big up yourself.
Just last, that's sorry.
Big up yourself. All right, so this is going to be 2. 9x plus 2 is there, so it's going to be 9x plus 2 to the first power. 4x squared minus 1. I can go all of 4x squared minus 1, and I can go all the way up to the fourth power. And 2 times, this is going to be 20x. 9x plus, okay, I'm going to have 9x plus 2 left. And then 2 times 9 will be 18. I have 4x squared minus 1 left. 20 times 9, that's 180x squared plus 40x. 4 9s 36 x squared minus 9. That's 8 and 3 11. That's 216 x squared plus 40x minus 9. So dy by dx. I know this one was long. I did this deliberately.
Hold on, sir.
Go ahead.
You say 8 and 3, 11. And I'm assuming you're adding 180 and 40, so.
No, I'm adding 180 and 36.
Oh. Okay. I guess I need to go and sleep now. The last one, this.
The last one on this one, yeah. I said that I'm not going to give you any more on this one. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any more on this one. All right, so this is really big school mathematics, that we're doing. Let's go through the stuff.
Sir.
Yes, please, go ahead, sir.
A question. You should find a different way to do it. Yeah, it's still correct, right? You have to be this specific way. If you find
When it's
some other
Alex,
variation.
Alex, I'm very
Yeah.
interested when they say find a different way. How different are we and what method are you using?
I'm just asking.
If you use a product rule, this is a method. This is the product rule. There's only one product rule.
Yeah. Oh well, we use a product rule, and I don't necessarily know how to explain it, but I'll show you later.
Okay. Okay. Is this where you call one U on one V?
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah. I would prefer if you don't look at that method and you follow the method that I'm using.
Would that one be simpler than this? Or is it the other way around?
It's actually the same thing. It is actually the same thing. It is actually the same thing. So that method we call one U and one V, and then you find the product, the differential of those. That's how I was taught. And that's how I was doing it all along. And then when I got to A-level math now, and we had some heavy differentiation, how I'm teaching it now is how I eventually started doing this stuff. You can make errors there. You see, once you sing my song, the first times the second plus the second times the first, your differentiation ends right up top here, so, and you get most of the marks for the question right up here, so. Right up there, so. Most of the differentiation marks are awarded right there because that's a complete differentiation. That's a complete differentiation. All right? And guess what? I don't reach a quotient rule yet. And I don't reach the other one yet. All right. So I know it's a hurricane night. Do you want us to agree for 7:30 tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, the what's the other rule? You say quotient and the
Okay.
other?
Okay. So I'm just gonna end the class with the quotient rule. And I'm
No,
gonna
I don't really mean you to end the
no.
class with that. I just want to know.
No, man. That's what I'm saying. No, and the reason, no, man. The reason, and I heard at the start of the class, the boy, sir, we could just revise and not anything new. I understand and I hear that, but I want to introduce a quotient, so at least you can have my story, and you can use it, to mull over it, in doing the questions. So let me just go ahead and just write it, so you can have it. Woo! That felt like an essay. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator, or the differential of the numerator, same difference, minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. Very important that I want you to write that for me now, please. 1 minute to write it off.
Sir, is the last word square?
Zach, why are you shaming me?
Oh.
Yeah, man, it's square. It's square though. It's square, yeah.
I felt that one more, yeah.
Oh gosh, we can't bother.
It's not me stressing more, you know. It's Melissa. You understand? So it's not me. Wasn't me. It is all Melissa.
Sir, no girl can't stress.
Moving right along. Moving right along. Mercer, let us go. All right, so the denominator times the differential of the numerator minus the numerator times the differential of the denominator all over the denominator square. Let us go with this one here. Not difficult. It really isn't difficult. I am just gonna show you an example. Just one example. I will call it today. One example. I give I do an example and then I give you one to do, and we'll talk about it and that's it. So, example. Ooh. Y is equals to x over let me give you an easy one. Y is equals to 2x over x plus 1. Quotient means that there is a division. You have a numerator and a denominator. Quotient, division. Numerator and the denominator. Watch me. Watch me closely. Don't write. Give you time to write. dy by dx is going to be equal to the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. Quotient rule finish right there. All I need to do is fix it up now. It's a denominator. Every time I call it, I write it back. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. Who has access to my board? JJ, are you that to write upon me something?
Not this time, sir.
Sir, I was trying to test out some of the features, and for some reason, I can't go back to normal. It's just making me use
No, no, but guess what? No. It's what life is. If Dijonay would have been the last person in the class, me would have think I give trouble. In Jesus' name, the last person in the class.
They were just stressing out the future. I was like,
No,
what is
so
this?
guess what? No, if Dijonay never confessed, I wouldn't call her Dijonay. You let them break you out?
There's that we would have called next.
Maya.
Maya. I had a feeling, but just that weird. Thanks, Dijonay.
Oh my goodness. No, but Dijonay, she's having a whale of a time, because I'm seeing stroke. I'm seeing the mouse moving. Yeah, man. But yeah, you can go and test it out. I did my own testing out of the stuff already and just play around with it. All right, let's go.
Like how Sir blame me first.
No, but JJ, you know you're the ringleader.
Right.
You know me the
Well,
ringleader.
when I say right to you, but I'm saying right.
But I have to teach her a lesson sometime,
And then no, PP clock.
Give her a break, cause she always remind you.
It's
say
true.
it now. Say
It's
must
true.
do better.
It's true. Me say, is that the semester?
I do it out of love.
Guess what? No, this semester soon finish. We soon get a calculus 2 teacher. You understand? I'm done. Don't know. Watch and see. Let's go. No comments. No comments. Let's go. By DX. What was that, Zach?
Sorry, I can't go nowhere.
Okay.
Teach the calculus.
So you think watch and see. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 2x. Because 1 times 2x is 2x. All over x plus 1 all square. So dy by dx is going to be equals, this cancels that, 2 over x plus 1 all square. And that's my answer. No, Alex was asking a question earlier. I said, boy, sir, was it Alex? I think so. Yeah, can we do it? And I'm saying to you, trust me, I'm doing this for many years now. This one is the easiest of them all to understand. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator squares. Watch me. You're given the function y equals 2x over x plus 1. You recognize it has a numerator. You also recognize it has a denominator. So you know that it's a fraction. So dy by dx is going to, when I call it, I write it back. The denominator, boom, I write it back and I put it in parentheses. Why? Because I'm going to multiply it now by the differentiation of the numerator. I'm differentiating the numerator, which is 2, times the differentiation of the numerator. Done. Minus the numerator, write back everything in the numerator. Minus the numerator, see it here, so, times the differentiation of the denominator. So why never put it in brackets? Because it's just one term. You notice this is 2 terms here. This is just one term, so I can't leave it like that. And then I'm going to multiply that by the differentiation of the denominator. Boom, 1. And it's always over the denominator squares. Never you expand. Never expand. E-X-P-A-N-D, the denominator. Never expand the denominator. Don't. Write it back as x plus 1 all squared. Just work with the numerator. Hint, hint. And it's going to be all over the denominator square. All I'm doing now is distributing this 2 over the x to give me 2x. This 2 by the 1 to give me plus 2. And this 1 times 2x is going to be, well, that 1 times a negative 2x is going to be a negative 2x. And you'll recognize that the negative 2x's will cancel each other. The negative 2x will cancel with the positive 2x. And I'm left with positive 2, which is right here, over the denominator squares. Done. Finito. Nothing more to that question. Okay.
And why examples are easy, sir? I know you're gonna give it.
That's cool, man. Sure. That's cool, man. That's cool, man. Now we're gonna get an easy example, man.
Sorry, so you said that we're not supposed to expand the
The
denominator.
denominator, right?
So,
No.
for argument's sake, if the numerator was the denominator when we did the first differential, we don't trouble it. We keep it the same.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we're not going to trouble with the denominator, make us stay as it is.
Okay. Anything else say may I work with?
Yeah, man, trust me. All right, so 5x minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1. So hold on, so why that? Oh, okay. I was wondering where that came from. 3x plus 1. Let me go back and write it. 3x plus 1. I saw something there and I was wondering what it was. 3x plus 1. Is it back? No. All right, do that one for me, please, and then we'll call it an early evening. I will give you that greeting.
Okay, I sent mine.
Yeah, man, I'm seeing it. Well, I know your denominator part is correct. So is Mason's denominator part. Both of you have two different things for the numerators. I'll have to check that. Both of you have the same denominator, but I checked my denominator and I know the denominator is right. All right, let me just check the numerator quickly. Mental math. All right, I have 3 responses so far, and 2 of the answers are the same, 1 different. I'll soon do it. Yes, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Melissa, bring on the hunger. All right. 4 answers in, 5 answers in, 3 same, 2 different. Nope. 5 answers in, 2 same, 3 different. Zach, check that one. Check that one, Zach. Check that one. Is just one something supposed to check in a Zach? Mm. Mm-mm. All right. So most of you are getting the denominator correct. We're proud. We're very happy for that. But the numerator, the numerator, the numerator is all right. Let's just do it so we can get a half an hour early. Let us go. Thanks though for participating in this exercise. As per usual, I saw yours. Your denominator is correct. Okay, Zach, I am in agreement now with that little piece, Zach. All right. So all of you, with the exception of one person, got the denominator correct. And it's a good start. It's an excellent start. Let's go. Final stuff for the night. And then we sit and watch for Melissa. I hope none of you middle name is not Melissa. No. Let's go. dy by dx is going to be equals to the denominator, 3x plus 1, times the differentiation of the numerator. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. You have to remember. Now, that person who gave me that for the denominator, you think say you're supposed to get any dinner tonight? Please respond and just tell me that is you have the correct something in the book and that is a typo that you did and sent to me. So it's the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. So dy by dx is going to be equals to 5 times 3 is 15x plus 5. So that becomes a minus 3 times 5 is a minus 15x plus 3 all over 3x plus 1 all square.
Why is it plus 3, sir?
Because the 3, the minus 1, this is a 1, minus 1 times 5x is a minus 5x, minus 5x times 3 is a minus 15x, minus 1 times a minus 1 is a positive 1, positive 1 times 3 is a positive 3.
All right.
So, one person got it, 2, 3. Yeah, very good. All of you got the denominator right though, with the exception of one student that gave me x plus 1 all squared. And I'm hoping that there's a typo that is supposed to be 3x plus 1 all squared. But the student has not responded to me yet. All of these are private messages as I like them. You know, I don't want to it better be. Because it's a true want you to make sure you say your tin mackerel and your sardine taste like oxtail in this hurricane season. I'm happy that's a typo. All right. So students say it was a typo. As I speak about that, my God, tin mackerel and sardine. Lord, I come against it. So it was a good tonight was a good night. I enjoyed tonight's little session. I want you to look back at the stuff. You will always have work to do in Calculus 1, students. Calculus 1 is heavy. You will always have work to do in Calculus 1. You shouldn't even say that you have a downtime. So if Melissa, she decides to come, as long as you don't have any leaks and them something where you have to go attend to, while you're looking through the window, grab the calculus book and just do some revision. Students, if you don't study the stuff, you're going to lose it. And especially, we have covered stationary point already. I'm sure that is going to come on the exam for 30 marks. You cannot lose those 30 marks. You have an opportunity to continue working on
Stationary points always come to the paper.
Yeah, man. So you have an opportunity to keep practicing that from now. You have a month before the exam. So so every time you go on the past papers, you try to find a question, you practice a question, right? So that when it's time for the exam now, you are good to go because that big boy is out of the way, right? So what we are doing now is looking at some other areas so that we don't know piece, and you can pick up piece out of something. So anyhow, you did well. I just want you to be safe. Take care of yourself. And we will talk on Tuesday. Dope. On Wednesday next week, God's willing, when Miss Melissa, she go about her business.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure, of course, sir.
Left one for the peas and tax.
No problem. All right. Let me tell you what I'll do.
Sorry, so before you go,
Mm-hmm.
so because we get it wrong, I kind of want to
Yeah,
explain
see the whiteboards.
want to explain back that little part there, because we have -3, but you have a positive 3, sir.
Yeah, man. So okay. So let me put another line in this, and it will explain it exactly.
Sir, before you do that, sir, what I had, I already saw my message in the chat, but what I had when I canceled the negative was the 15, was I had 5 minus -3, which got me the positive 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just reading your message, but yeah. So dy by dx is going to be equals to 5 times 3x plus 1 minus 3 times 5x minus 1 all over 3x plus 1 all squares.
Hold on, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have the right beside that, you have -1 bracket 5x minus 1 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a again?
Can I have that -1 there, sir?
No,
Yeah,
I know, but I was the one who put in that -1 a while ago. You don't have to have it there. I'm just saying
oh,
that
you just put in it. Why you put it?
placeholder to show that this -1
Oh,
times
yeah.
5 is -5x.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, man. So I just removed it. It really doesn't. So now 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 1 is
What
5.
I did.
Minus 15 and -3. Can you see the -3 times the -1 now, Nigel? Nigel, talk to me, man.
So, oh my gosh.
Sir, so what you did, you placed it in front of the negative sign.
All right. Alex, if that's you, you're sounding muffled. No, that's Chevy, that's you.
No, sir, it's crossover.
Sir.
All right, so somebody's saying something. Who is speaking? Crosswell, you ask me a question? No, that's not Crosswell. Somebody was asking me a question.
No, sir, I was saying I saw what you did. You essentially just placed the 3 back in front of the.
Yeah. So I just rearrange right here, so. I just rearrange right here, so. And I think when you rearrange, you see much better. Can you see it better right here?
Sir, that's what I did.
When you rearrange, you see it better.
But for me, instead of putting -15 times x, I just put them in brackets, so the negative sign would be what separates each of them.
Absolutely.
And I just put back -3 inside the middle. And then it still works so too.
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to breeze off my headspace a little bit here now, and then for sure, I will be, because I plan to do that with my pre-calculus group as well. I'm going to be, generating some questions that I'm going to be sending off to Moya, and then of course I know she's going to be sharing with you guys, so you can have the things. But there's a question that I need to ask of you though. Do you want me to, when I generate the questions, I send the answers or don't send the answers?
Sir, put the answers at the bottom of the paper.
Put the answers at the bottom. Okay, so put the answers at the bottom part of the paper. All right.
Yeah. So
that sounds better.
Okay, all right. So I'm hearing that. Some students don't want me to send the answers, but I send the answers. So at least you can work and twerk and do what it is that you need to do and so forth. Guys.
Wait, the better thing would be is actually send the methodology than the answer. Send the method process as the answer. That make more sense.
I can put the method here as well. the first time, the second plus the second time. I can do that.
Yeah, because I feel like if you just see the answer, you're not really what try to do it. But if you see the process,
yeah, but I'm not
and you can replicate it.
No, but I'm not going to show the working out, because that's going to take too much time. Am I hearing that? Okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm not saying. I just need like the formula. No,
Oh,
I'm not
sir,
thought
that
that's
would
I just
make
thought like
sense. So
formulas
that,
and information.
if you're not arriving at the same answer, you're definitely doing something wrong. So that would make, I'd say, oh, that could work instead.
Oh,
I'm
see.
not open to getting the answers though, but that would make sense.
Yeah, but if I do the question, you're going to see the answer. All right.
No, that's what I mean. I say what you say after you say you just send the answer only, you're not show the working. You're just showing
Right.
the answer. So if you do it, you're not getting the same thing, then you know you're doing something wrong.
Something wrong. Good. I'll do that. All right, guys. Have a good one. It's now 7:45.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Don't rush. Let me
Don't rush.
save the.
Oh, right. That's right.
Sir, when is next question?
All right.
After Melissa.
Melissa, where?
Have a good one, guys. Be good and be safe.
Same to you, sir. Don't get washed away.
No, sir. Yes, 10 of my yard. All right. Big up yourself. Later.